What's up, Melon Squad? We got another video to chop it up about. This one is about a man who does a cleaning service, and somebody hired him to clean one of their friends' homes while they were away. But my man cleaned the wrong house. So we're going to play the video, and then you know how we do. We're going to chop it up afterwards.
This guy runs a cleaning service called the Cleaning Fairy. He'll have your home spotless, dusting and cleaning. He even does the dishes. The other day, 27-year-old Louis Angelino was hired to clean a friend's apartment in South Jersey. He was told he'd find the key under the mat. So far, so good.
2.5 hours later, place is spotless.
Then the friend reached out to Louis with a perplexing question.
Are you here? Did you come clean today? And I was like, yeah, I came and cleaned. Like, I'm sitting in your living room right now. Your cat's on my lap. I'm playing with your cat, Louis. And I was like, yeah. He's like, I don't have a cat.
Yep, Louis had just spent a lot of elbow grease cleaning the wrong apartment.
His apartment's 277. You were in 227.
Yes.
And you had already finished cleaning the entire place.
Exactly.
Just so happens both places had keys under the mat. This is the apartment Louis mistakenly cleaned. The homeowner was so shocked, he took this video when he came home and saw the place in pristine condition.
The couch is all put together. Everything's shining.
Look how immaculate. The living room, the bedroom, every room.
And there's nothing in the sink.
It was Beth Motzel's husband who shot the video.
He said, "You're not going to believe this." I said, "What?" He said, "Somebody broke in and cleaned our apartment."
The Cleaning Fairy had his work cut out for him at Beth's place.
It was filthy. The dust from renovating.
You really can't make this stuff up, but here we are.
So the first thing I want to talk about is, I love how after he finished cleaning, he took time out to sit down and pet the cat. You dig what I'm saying? Your cat's disloyal, but that's okay because most of our cats are disloyal. I have a couple, and I think one would ignore you, and the other one, if you're going to love on him, he going to be like, let's do it. You could be robbing me blind, but he like, look, if you got treats and love, you going to scratch me right here behind the ear, right here on the neck. Got you. Do what you do. So I can't really say too much about the disloyalty of his cat because cats are 50-50. You got attack cats and you got cats that's like, look, I'm in this for self. Long as I have self-care and everybody in here focused on me and I'm not getting hurt, I don't care what you do. Now, the fact that the place he was supposed to clean, 277, had a key under the mat, but he was in 227 that also has a key under the mat. Now that this has been aired on Inside Edition, because that's where I got this video from, I'm gonna need both of y'all to keep taking keys from under the mat and anybody else in that building, because all the criminals who watched that was like, yo, let's go in this building and just start checking up under mats. Y'all know how the criminals be. So yes, people in this building, let's get some real security. You know what I'm saying? I know we all been locked out and we done had to climb through windows. I done had my girlfriend had to hoist me up in my window to climb through the window and bust the windows. I done had my girlfriend's husband bust through my window at an apartment through the screen. So we all know how it is to get locked out when you in an apartment because you don't want to pay that come out fee. They charge you to come open the door for you, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. Why are you charging me like $100 just to come open the goddamn door? It took this man 2 seconds. He lived on the property. That is part of his pay. Then he gets a discounted apartment on his property so he don't have to drive from Cuba to come let me in. So why do I have to pay him $100 and he's still standing there looking at me for a tip because he like, I got out my bed for you, and I'm like, I don't have no money for you. I don't have no money for this. Thank God you ain't charging me right now and they're gonna tack it onto the rent next month. Like, that fee is a little sus, but I digress, you know. Now, when the wife was saying that the husband called her and was like, girl, why somebody broke in and cleaned our apartment? This is what I believe in divine intervention. Y'all always hear me say, I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual. I do believe in God, and I believe that was divine intervention right there. Why was your husband so taken that he came home to a clean house? See, this is where y'all give these little simpleton red pill people a shoulder to lean on and a leg to stand on. Because was your house that dirty? Like, the man was in awe that things were shiny and the bed was made, and the dishes didn't have any, the sink didn't have any dishes in them, and just like basic bitch things that I thought people who live there. And we not gonna all put it on his wife, because if they one of them 50-50 couples and she not a stay-at-home wife, if she working and paying half the bills and this, that, and the third, why you ain't take your nasty ass in there and make up the bed, or wash the dishes, or dust that little liquor thing y'all had right there, the bar, the little mini bar. Like, I don't understand why this house was so absolutely disgustingly dirty. Like, what are these two doing? And the fact that two disgustingly dirty people live in this building or whatever it is, what's going on in this building? Because the place that he was supposed to clean apparently was so dirty that his boy had to pay for a service for somebody to come in and clean while you was gone. He breaks into the wrong place, finds that it was so dirty that he just assumed that this is the place I'm supposed to clean. Because I guarantee you, if he'd have broken my house, he would have had 3 things to do. He might have had 1 pair of shoes to move over, and maybe some hair in my hairbrush or something like that. I don't play that dirty stuff, because one thing I don't do is bugs, okay? I don't do cockroaches, and I don't like when people misinterpret a little tiny roach for a cockroach, okay? Cockroaches are on steroids. They are on too cheap. You hear me? And I don't deal with them big things, okay? They look like they come from Australia. Some of them down in Florida fly. That's why I haven't retired to Florida yet, because I am so scared one of them prehistoric looking things is going to take off with its wings and land on me, and I will be in a funny farm. You hear me? So I don't do dirt and stuff like that and clutter and all that. I'm not saying I'm the cleanest person in the world. Like, I'll leave a shirt right here, a pair of pants right there sometimes when I'm tired. Sometimes when I come home, I'll kick off my clothes and leave them right there. But at the end of the day, you best believe the next time I pass by, I'm gonna pick them up, okay? That was just for that moment. So why was y'all house so unbelievably disgusting that this man was like, oh, got my work cut out for me? Like, y'all need to pay him double for just doing it, even though it was the wrong house and nobody sent him. Apparently, God sent him. You dig what I'm saying? The Lord sent him to you. He was definitely a godsend. And she's standing up here kikiing it up with the news reporter, both of them laughing like Cheshire cats. And I'm like, I don't think it's funny that you ain't seen a clean apartment since when? Like, that's real nasty. I think it's real nasty. And people out here are just nasty. And you know what? This started off funny because I'm like, what would I do if I came home and somebody cleaned my house? I would probably wouldn't even know it was clean, because my house is clean when I left. You dig what I'm saying? So he would have came in here and just been bored. He would have been sitting here watching my Fire Stick or something like that, playing with my cats, or in the fridge like, look at the leftovers she made, delicious. Trying on my boyfriend old clothes or something like that. Because you know people that come in your house and do stuff. Some of them are weird. They do stuff like that, especially when they got time on their hands and they know you ain't coming back. He would have been in here making videos and having a little dance party or something, playing video games with my son stuff. Like, he wouldn't have much to do in my house. He would have probably asked in question. He probably would have called the person that hired him like, are you sure this is the house I'm supposed to clean? Because everything looks pretty copacetic in here to me. So you know what? Dirty girl and dirty girl's husband, you need to get his number, get his card, and hire him to come out every now and again. Because if y'all house was that thickly nasty, then I don't know what to say. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about it in the comments. So I will see y'all next video, and peace.